Shiloh thing might be a little difficult.
Yeah.
So where all are we? I don't know how this is gonna work if I can't talk. Where all are we today?
X YouTube Rumble.
I should turn that. Editing that link to give them a short tracker. Because everybody bitches when I go, there's a tracker in that. Okay, well then you cut it out.
You get mail from the federal government. Get the fuck out of here. What are you, off the grid?
Oh,
And that's something I gotta fix. There we go.
thought you were off the grid. Hey everybody. Nice cool day. Nice cool day. Nice cold beer. Here with our friends. You guys. And this fella. And me.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Cold beer, everybody.
I woke up today to a Twitter violation and a 12-hour suspension on Murder the Media. That's at Murder the Media on Twitter.
Yeah.
Join us there if you can as we build our audience in
Now-
another place.
Now unsuspended, or unlocked.
Yeah.
I don't know what they called it. All you could do is DM people you already had DMs with.
Oh, well, that's good.
We got mass flagged by a bunch of Jeets.
Dirty. They're really great at campaigning against their enemies
Yeah.
in mass because there's so many of them.
I mean, they're all in tech.
Pedro Escobar says, what is this title? I don't know. I can't see it. Oh, Shiloh Hendrix charged. We'll get into that, Pedro. Calm
We're
down.
gonna get into- hey, cool your shit, Pedro.
These Mexicans are always in a hurry
Cool your heels, pal.
to get here. Go
Listen
home.
here, Buster.
Go home, Pedro. I'm just kidding. Long-time supporter. We support you too, bud. But, yeah, so I've been trying to fix, because it goes, I click on the thing and it goes, this is the post that violated it. Now, you can choose to delete it and have a 12-hour suspension, or you could leave it up and go F yourself. And I was like, I'm going to delete it, but when I click on it, it's just two other, like, at-mentioned names,
Yeah.
and it didn't say what the violation was. So if you had to guess, right here, right now, what was it you said or posted?
It might have been the Indian woman doing a facial and cow shit, or it could have been Indian George Floyd saying, I can't
bathe. Yeah, there was that. There was also the group of Indians bathing in cow shit.
Yeah, there was that one as well.
But that's not inflammatory if that's what they do, and that
just
is what they do.
It's just what they do. I wasn't posting anything hateful, all right? This is just facts.
You're like, I was posting it with hate, but that wasn't hateful what I posted.
Right.
Don't worry about what's in my heart, Twitter. Worry about what I post.
I was literally sharing their culture with them.
So have you seen and as far as I know, it's real, and it did not look AI. It's this Indian woman speaking English with a heavy accent. She's advertising soap, but the soap is legitimately made from cow dung. And she's dispelling all of the negative stereotypes about shit while claiming to bathe with it. And I go, well, right there's bullshit, because we know you don't bathe, whether it be cow shit soap or not. J.D. Vance's wife? Okay, that's another suspension. Peter Thiel caught on to that with his Palantir algorithm.
It's not a bath or a shower or anything if you're just rolling around in shit like a pig. Okay?
She's like, another myth, that cow dung stinks. I'm like, that's not a myth. That's not a myth. Dr. Brewski.
Dr. Brewski with $10.
Big ol' $10.
$10.
I
You
love
guys
it.
should reach out to Billy Roper on Telegram. He runs Shield Wall Network and their Ozarkia project.
Perfect. Let's do it. We'll write
Let's
it
do
down
it.
on the whiteboard. We got to get better about contacting people. Thank you for that and the $10, Dr. Brewski. Yeah, that might be our first big donation ever on cold beer.
Cold beer.
You just bought us a couple of cold beers.
Thanks,
I appreciate it. Ironically, his name is Dr. Brewski. What do you guys think of the new background? While you're answering that question, let's get into the story because this is a short show. Now, yesterday we covered 3 topics Fast 3 topics, and I got some feedback saying people loved it. Well, today we've got one.
You're in for a treat. We're not doing that.
No, but we did talk about the Twitter thing, so you got that too. Now remember, short show, not shit show.
Short
So, some of you might have heard, some of you might have not, but for the most part, this is breaking news. Rochester, Minnesota Attorney's Office makes charging decision against Shiloh Hendrix in April video incident. Now, I think we all know what incident that was.
Calling a spade a spade.
Calling a spade a spade. Now, it says in the article that they're charging her with 3 counts of disorderly conduct. How do you get 3 counts of disorderly conduct from one confrontation? Is it for each time she said the N-word to a 5-year-old?
It was saying it and then doubling down on it.
Yeah, well, I'd also like to point something else that has come to light, which we should have known because it's Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota. This was a Somalian child that allegedly has learning disabilities or is disabled somehow.
Allegedly.
Dr. Brewski sends $1. He says, "You guys know me. I've hung out with you guys at the farm and 4th of July, whatever the fuck, wherever the fuck Bill was. I don't know where I was. Yeah, we know you. I'm not trying to put everybody's business out there. Thanks for the $1. So let's go ahead and go over to that next one here. It says the charges would amount to a maximum of 90 days in jail and or $1,000 fine. I think they're going to go for the full 90, but I think that the $1,000 fine is hilarious because she's got that.
Yeah.
Now, what I hope this does is it gets people riled up all over again, and she raises another $1 million for now political legal persecution. Anyway, it goes on to say the legal complaint is still subject to review and approval by a district court judge, who I'm sure will comply. But it concludes that, quote, Shiloh wrongfully and unlawfully engaged in offensive, obscene, abusive, boisterous, or noisy conduct, or in offensive, obscene, or abusive language that would reasonably tend to arouse alarm, anger, or resentment in others. That leaves a lot of gray area.
Right.
That leaves a lot of ability for this to actually go to court. I think they're doing this just to drag her through the mud.
Yeah.
I think they're doing this just to drag her through the muds one last time because they're mad that
Indian drag her through the bath.
Drag her through the soap. So we don't know where she is, what she's doing, but I have heard from a good authority that she did cash out that last GoFundMe that I think topped or got close to getting to $1 million.
Yes.
So she's going to be fine. And my advice is just don't show up and never go back to that shithole of a state ever again.
But this is, like you said, it's a humiliation ritual. Right?
Always
This
is.
is just something to keep her name relevant as this hateful bigot.
CK said, damn, you can arrest everyone at an Atlanta movie theater. Exactly. This is what you would call selective prosecution. And when your city and towns and states are taken over by a Somali Muslim majority that then puts all their people in offices and school boards and judgeships and what else would you call it? Like a DA's office, police department.
Just your local government.
This is what you're going to get. Let's keep on with... Oh, we got another $5. I'm going to let you read this one.
$5 from Dr. Brewski. He's our whale of the day.
Hell yeah, he is.
Thank you, Dr. Brewski. And you have a great day. I know who it is.
Replay gang. I do too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's go on with the article. It says, this matter involved a large amount of evidence and required... Did it really? She didn't even deny what she said and what she did.
What was the large amount? Was it a larger video file, a high-res version of what caught her saying it or whatever?
You know,
what evidence did you fucking need? It's already on video.
Well, I want to know if their video evidence shows any footage of the 5-year-old miscreant trying to steal stuff out of her bags with not an adult parent trying to stop them.
They ran
Is
CCTV
that chargeable?
footage from local traffic cameras and stuff. They had forensics investigators. Fingerprint the word in use.
You're saying that jokingly?
No,
but I'll bet they put a lot of money, time, and effort. Like, your city was paying a lot of OT for this investigation.
This is what your crime budget goes to.
Yeah,
Shit like this.
But let's try to wrap this part because it ends interestingly. Additionally, under Minnesota law, prosecutors are required to involve. This is a weird one. Are required to involve and consider the perspective of the crime victim. I'm still saying this is a victimless crime because there was no crime committed. I don't know about you guys, but I thought this was America. Given the sensitive and complicated nature of this case, along with the high level of public attention. Oh, I'm glad that they included that.
Yeah.
Because that's not how the law is supposed to work. But it does. Okay, that's like, can you come back to me for a second? Because that's interesting. Minnesota, one of the places of many a deadly riot, razing of cities, assaults, rape, murders, all done in the name of peaceful rioting.
Yeah.
Right?
All done in the name of...
And why did they do that? Oh, because they knew that was going to sway local courts and whatnot to start putting through initiatives and things that were going to change those cities forever. So they admit in this statement that if you rabble-rouse enough, they will then do something about it. Even if it's not a crime, they'll make a crime. Kenosha was Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They're basically the same place.
Same thing. It's the North.
Completing the moments from... Wait, did we go back? Yeah, I got to finish that one. Given the sensitive and complicated nature of this case, along with the high level of public attention, completing the necessary reviews and conversations with the victim's family took longer than usual. I wonder why that is. Is it because they were so low IQ that it was hard to coach them, or they literally didn't understand what you were saying because they don't even speak your language?
Yeah.
They were Somalian. Which, by the way... If this is such a big deal, I think we need a custom racial slur for Somalians. Some people call them skinnies. There's that.
Oh.
Yeah, skinnies, that's what our military calls them. All right, that's it for that one. And another one. This is from the mayor, I believe. Yeah, Mayor Kim Norton.
If she has to show up for court for this, like, this is just them setting her up to be killed.
That's like Jim Norton is a trans or something. This was a situation that deeply affected many people, especially our communities of color. It's just one giant community of color now. And caused real turmoil in our community, shared Mayor Kim Norton. I'm surprised it's not Mayor Alaknap Muhammad. We acknowledge the lasting impact this incident has had because some people are just so fragile when it comes to words. Not only those directly involved and across our community, but also in the broader conversations happening at the state and national level. They did not like the conversation that was happening at the national level, I'll tell you that. These moments remind us of the complexity and far-reaching impacts of situations like this. I'm wondering if she's talking about unfettered immigration of incompatible, low IQ individuals and their families. The city remains committed to staying engaged and proceeding with transparency and care, continuing efforts that support accountability and progress in Rochester. Well, that's very nice, Mayor Kim Norton. But she's rich now because y'all's bullshit. Because communities like this and states like this and the politicians and politics in places like this and the new racial makeup of these areas has pushed other Americans to say, you know what? No, I'm not going to jump on your bandwagon.
Yep.
Should she have called a 5-year-old the N-word? Well, what was the 5-year-old doing? That's what they started asking.
The real problem is niggerism.
He's not wrong, folks.
He's not wrong.
So, yeah. I hope she starts another GoFundMe for a criminal defense attorney and beats this. And even if she doesn't beat it, make another like 100 or 200 grand.
No, I'll tell you what this is. The charges, probably the real purpose, is to set her up so she has to show up to court back there to set her up to be, viciously, I can't say the word I'm thinking of. I'm on YouTube.
Raped?
viciously gang-raped and beaten to death. That's what they're setting her up for. They're setting her up for...
They want her to get Black Hawked down.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was in Somalia, I think.
I think so.
Well, and they would love to put her in jail for 90 days. They'd love to put her in jail for 30 days, because what jail is she going to? One full of Somalian women.
Yeah, she's going to a Minnesota jail. Yeah. It's more than the humiliation ritual. They're setting her up to be killed.
I wonder...
Oh, you thought you could get away from this shit you hate?
No.
We're dragging you right back in.
That's what it was. They go, oh, no, she got away?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't let that happen.
You will be around these people.
The thing is, I thought this is a dumb move on their part. Here's why. I thought this was done and over with. It's a fast news cycle. People have moved on. They would have remembered her if she came up in conversation. But everybody's already forgotten.
Yeah.
Not anymore. By all means, make her a martyr once again.
Yeah, they want to destroy her completely. Not just her physically, but her name, her reputation, everything.
Her face.
Yeah.
Her family, her home.
Yeah.
And it will be accepted in that area because she committed the ultimate crime, caring about her family and her belongings. Now, we have a slide that relates to this to some extent because it comes down to unity in certain communities and no unity in other communities. So when the Shiloh thing happened, there was a rift with white people, and a lot of them were like, I can't believe, I'm disgusted that people would donate money to this person. She's not a victim. She's a piece of shit, blah, blah, blah.
You should never call a child that.
Now, well, it's debatable. Now, I'm going to give you an example of unity for unity's sake. That Indian that killed 3 people who was here illegally that some Pacific Northwest state gave a CDL, he said over 2 million people send in videos and sign a petition, and it's all scripted, to get him to have a sentence commuted, even though he doesn't have one yet.
I didn't realize that was a video. My bad.
No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But this petition went over 2 million.
I'm in support of Harjinder Singh. I know it was an accident. He made a terrible mistake, not a deliberate choice to harm anyone. He was working hard to support his family, like so many of us, and
I noticed they cut out all the
changed
V's.
Everything. A 45-year prison sentence is not justice.
It's Naprit. I support Harjinder Singh. It was an accident. He made a terrible mistake.
It was an accident. He made a terrible mistake.
It was an accident. He made a terrible mistake, not a deliberate choice to harm anyone.
It was an accident. He made a terrible mistake, not a deliberate
This is kind of weird. They're all just saying the same thing.
That's my point. They all banded together, and 2 million of them signed a petition. Countless people sent in videos, and they didn't mind reading a script for a murderer who shouldn't have been here.
I don't think it was reading a script. I think they just have such limited vocabulary that, like, most of them, those are the only words they know to explain this. It was a terrible mistake.
Do you think
it
that
was an accident, sir.
I wonder if they did get a printout, if it was written phonetically. Tribal mistake. Did you notice they cut out any word with a V?
Yeah.
They weren't like he was driving a vehicle. Anyway, the point of this, and the reason we played this at the end of the show, is because when the Shiloh thing happened, you actually did start to see some unity with white people.
And we need to keep it up.
And this guy murders 3 people. He shouldn't have been here. He was here illegally. He shouldn't have been driving. He was driving illegally. And 2 million people signed a petition. So if any time stuff like this happens to white people, and not murdering people, I'm not going to support a murderer, depending on the circumstances.
Is there a petition for to drop the charges on Shiloh Hendrix?
No, and I think we don't have enough steam for that. I think people are just over it. But maybe everyone will surprise me. I will donate...
I don't think Change.org will allow that one.
Well, Murder the Media will donate another $10 towards Shiloh if she starts a new one, and we will promote it. Because we need unity just like Indian murderers. That's all. All right, well, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of this cold beer. Thanks, everybody, for the donations and joining the short show of the week. We'll probably be back tomorrow. Now, are you going to be here Wednesday, or are you taking off Wednesday?
I'm taking off Thursday. Morning. I've got a big event, political event.
Okay.
Advocating for booze cruising.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm a key speaker there.
Keynote. You're like, pass me the key, I'm speaking, if you know what I'm saying. All right, well, let's try to get me set up and show me how to get this stuff going, because I'm going to go ahead and do Friday and Saturday.
Okay, I'm going to spend a day and a half making a video tutorial.
I'll do it the old school way if that still works.
Are you talking for cold beer, or are you talking...
yeah, but I'll probably just do it on Rumble.
We'll talk more about that in a second. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. That was just a short little show, like drinking a cold beer after a long day's work.
Maybe two.
All
right.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Adios.
Hasta mañana.
Pasta and Legos.